In today's video we're going to cut out some shoddy repairs, replace the shock absorber and tear the Freelander's face apart. When we first purchased the Freelander I noticed these poor repairs on the sills. This is on the driver's side. The rusty patches really quite badly welded over the top of other rusty steel. I knew they'd have to be cut out at some point and be replaced with fresh steel. There's the same on the passenger side that I intend to fix later on. By this point in the project it was getting quite late on, and I was having to use the heat gun in between coats of paint to try and get them to dry properly. Not ideal, I know, but it served a purpose. You also see where I put the masking tape, there's some quite definitive paint lines. I did try and pull the top one back to sort of merge it in a bit better underneath. I'm no auto body sprayer, this is just to make the repair look good. The plastic sill covers will be going back on, so they'll cover some of it, but this is the best I could do. Before and after shot, you can see why I wanted to do it, just to tidy up all that black underseal and the weld splatter. I'm fairly happy with the results. As you can see, I still have the lower bit to do. So this lower bit looks particularly nasty. There's a lot more bends and folds in it, so it's going to be a bit more involved than this this previous piece to do. That was a nice easy flat bit to get it started off on. But yeah, see what I can do. Okay, last week when we were working on the Freelander, welding up the sill, I noticed that there was a leaky suspension shock absorber on the driver's side. So it's due for its MOT. The whole point of doing this welding is a bit of MOT prep. So we're going to have to replace that today as well, which I wasn't expecting to have to do, but hey ho. They need to be done in pairs ideally, so I'm going to crack on with the driver's side rear strut, and then if I got time I'll go and do the passenger side one as well. Also, while we've been driving it this week, we've noticed that there's sort of a light whistle coming from the engine, which we think is an intercooler pipe that's split. So again, that needs addressing. So MOT's booked for next Saturday, it's now the previous Saturday. So we've got two suspension shock absorbers to change on the back. We've got welding to do on the sill on the passenger side rear, and we've got an intercooler split hose somewhere to find. So I wasn't expecting it to be this busy a weekend, but yeah, unfortunately this is how it goes. So we've currently got the Mini still in bits, that needs sorting. The Land Rover, you can see just behind it, that still needs, I think it needs the clutch bled ever so slightly, little bits and bobs tweaks, but that one's nearly ready to go. And then the Freelander behind that, which is, you know, affectionately known as the stopgap Freelander, and it's done a sterling job since the Mini packed up. It was just bought in an emergency. Obviously now that needs a bit of TLC as well. So out of the 4 cars we've got, this is the our kind of main family workhorse as well, these 3 currently on the drive are in a pretty sorry state. So the quicker I can get on with the Freelander and the sooner we can get it through its MOT, and the better really, then I can crack on with this series and the Mini. So it's busy really. So yeah, let's go and pop the wheel off, get it up in the air and see how much work's involved in getting this strut taken off. So there is a new strut. Let me just pop you over here. That's one there. We got the other one in the box. So yeah, like I say, it's best to change them up repairs from what I can gather. And then I've got this intercooler pipe at the moment. Hopefully that's the right one. If it's not, there might be a chance to use a little smoke leak detector, if you can see that there. And hopefully that'll help us find the split hose. So yeah, well, let's crack on. So give these parts a bit of a wash. And then let's adjust this. I think that was slightly damaged, and if I had another one I'd now replace this bush, but I don't at the moment, and it has to get through its MOT, so I think I'm going to have to come back to this and replace this top bushing. It looks like it's come off there. I think it's been off a while as well. Probably something like that, I'm guessing it was. So I'll leave that off for now. Next was to remove this top cover and make a start on the intercooler pipe. The suspension is now back on the car, but the refitting was just a reverse of taking it off, nothing too exciting, so I didn't film that. Okay, let's try and get at the intercooler hose. This is where we're at. Decided to come in through this side, take out the wheel arch liner. I'm going to have to remove the washer bottle. There's a nut just here and another one just in here that'll have to come out, and then hopefully should be able to get to the hose. Here we got the driver's side, almost completely torn down. Washer bottle out. Also we can get to that there. 7mm bolt on the end of the intercooler. I don't know, maybe I could have come through the fog light. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well, right, hindsight and all that. So we'll undo that one and try and get to the other end. So this is the pipe. This is where it was connected to the throttle body. And now this Jubilee clip, see if I can get it focused, hasn't moved. And look here, it was on the angle. So that there, it's not got any, I don't know if you can see it with the light the way it is, but there's the edge of the rubber hose and there's the Jubilee clip. So it needs to be, it's on an angle. I mean, it's still tight. It hasn't, that's how it was fitted. So I'm pretty sure it's been drawing air in through there. So it's not a split pipe as such. It's just, you might be able to see it better there. See, look how they've got that Jubilee clip on. So whoever worked on this, he also needs an ass kicking, because that wasn't sealing, and I think it's just drawing air in through there. That's what it appears to me. You can see the lines where it's actually, you know, gripped onto the plastic on the throttle body there, all the way around, and then, oh, come on, focus. Yeah, it's just come off there, and then nothing. Come on, focus in there. See if it'll focus, will you? Yeah, nothing around there. So the other end was, you know, it's on the piss as well, but at least that's sealed, although only just here. I checked all that hose, nothing. There's obviously some oil debris there. That was on that end up there. So it's back in the car now. This end of the new hose is onto the intercooler. It's gone dark, but I'm trying to get this end back onto the throttle body. Well, I can't see what I'm doing. It's pitch black at the moment, so I'm going to have another crack at it tomorrow and see how we go. Okay, we got the throttle body off the Freelander because it's so difficult to try and get that pipe onto this flange on the end here that it was easier to take it off, and I thought, you know what, when I've got it off, I'll give it a bit of a clean up. It's not as bad as I thought it might be. Would still benefit from a bit of a clean up, I'm sure, but yeah, I thought it'd be a lot worse. So I've been using this to clean the throttle body, but the sensor I took out here, that's pretty, oh, it's still focused, mucky. Does it work? There we go. I'm going to use this contact cleaner, so hopefully, I think it's a bit less harsh maybe, but yeah, I'll give it. This is one of my pet hates about buying new parts. So that diameter of that pipe they've said is too narrow to go on that throttle body. I could have been there forever in the day trying, it would never have fitted on. So I'm going to have to probably reuse the old pipe. It's well out. It's probably, it's a good flipping few mil out. So whilst this one isn't split, it's just badly fitted, I think I'm going to have to reuse this one once I've cleaned it up, because that one does fit its correct diameter. These are the bolts on the passenger side sill, fully welded with the batteries as well, so this is going to need some input on the side. So I'm just test driving it now. No more whooshing noises when you get to 2,500 revs, which is great. Okay, that's MOT prep done for now on the Freelander. The sills are all welded up. The intercooler pipe where the Jubilee clip had slipped, that is all sorted, and the rear shock absorber is also been changed. That was leaking, so that's done. It's going in to have a check just to see what the tyres are like, what condition they're in now on Monday and Tuesday, and then off to the MOT centre on Saturday. So fingers crossed. Okay, this is a new sill panel that's arrived, both one for each side. I've replaced the broken ones of these with a new set, so they come in like a little pack like this, the yellow bits for the car and the white bits for the sill panel. And then I had load of these for the Mini, but I'll order some more, and these go, and these bottom ones up into the bodywork. So I don't know, it doesn't need these, but I think they just look better for completeness. Sill covers all on, fitted, clipped into place. Yeah, all finished. Now we're just waiting for the MOT, 2 of which have been cancelled, which is unfortunate. First time they didn't have an MOT tester, next time their ramp was broken. So hopefully we'll get it MOT'd fairly soon. So yeah, see you on the next one, see if it passes.